Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a very practical topic that many of you have asked about. How to use a smartphone, especially if you're new to it. We know these little devices can seem complicated, but trust me, with a little practice, you'll be a pro in no time. We'll break it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. So grab your phone and let's get started. In this video, we're focusing on one of the most basic but essential functions, making and receiving phone calls. First things first, what happens when someone calls you? Your phone will start to ring, buzz, or both, and the screen will light up. You'll usually see the name of the person calling if they're in your contacts, or a phone number if they're not. Now, here's the important part. How to answer. On most smartphones, you'll see a green phone icon and a red phone icon. To answer the call, you need to interact with the green icon. On many phones, like iPhones, you'll see a green button that you just tap. Simple as that. On some Android phones, you might see a green phone icon that you need to swipe. Usually you'll swipe it up or to the side. The screen will often show you an arrow to guide you. So, just place your finger on the green icon and slide it in the direction of the arrow. Once you do that, the call is connected and you can start talking. Just hold the phone to your ear like you would with any other telephone. Now, what if you don't want to answer the call? Maybe you're busy or you don't recognize the number. That's where the red phone icon comes in. To decline or ignore the call, you'll do the opposite of answering. If your phone has a red button, you simply tap it. If it requires swiping, you'll swipe the red icon, usually in the opposite direction of the green one. When you do this, the phone will stop ringing and the call will be sent to your voicemail if you have it set up. The caller won't know you actively rejected the call. It will just seem like you were unavailable. It's a handy way to manage your calls without being rude. Some phones also offer an option to send a pre-written text message, like "I'm busy, I'll call you back later." You might see a little message icon appear when the phone rings. Tapping that will show you your options. Let's practice that one more time. Phone rings, you see a green icon and a red icon. To talk, you tap or swipe the green one. To ignore the call, you tap or swipe the red one. It might feel a little strange at first, especially the swiping motion, but a little practice will make it feel completely natural. Do you be afraid to ask a friend or family member to call you a few times so you can get the hang of it? Repetition is key to building confidence with new technology. You've got this. Okay, so you've answered the call, had a nice chat, and now it's time to say goodbye. How do you end the call? This is a step that can trip people up. While you're on a call, your phone's screen will look different. You'll usually see a big red circle with a picture of a phone handset inside it. This is your end call button. It's almost always red, which is the universal color for stop or end. To hang up, you just need to tap that red button. Once you tap it, the call will disconnect, and your screen will go back to normal. Sometimes the screen might go dark while you're holding the phone to your ear. This is a feature to save battery and prevent you from accidentally pressing buttons with your cheek. To wake the screen up so you can see the end call button, just pull the phone away from your face. The screen will light up again, and you'll be able to see that red button and tap it to hang up. And that's really all there is to it. You now know how to answer a call, how to decline a call, and how to end a call. These are the building blocks of using your smartphone, and mastering them is a huge step. Remember, it's okay if you don't get it right every single time at first. Every expert was once a beginner. Be patient with yourself and
How to use a smartphone if you're over 60. Step-by-step guide. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the most fundamental, yet sometimes surprisingly tricky, function of your smartphone. Turning it on and off. It sounds simple, right? But with so many different models out there, it can get a little confusing. So, let's break it down together. First up, turning your phone on. For almost every smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, you're looking for a physical button on the side or the top edge of the device. This is often called the power button, side button, or sleep-wake button. To power on your phone, just press and hold this button for a few seconds. You'll usually feel a little vibration or see a logo, like the Apple logo or the Android startup screen, appear on the display. That's your cue that the phone is booting up. Just give it a moment and you'll be at your lock screen, ready to go. Easy peasy. Now, let's talk about turning it off. This is where things can differ a bit more between devices. On most older Android phones and even some newer ones, you simply press and hold that same power button again. After a few seconds, a menu will pop up on your screen. You'll see options like power off, restart, and maybe emergency mode. Just tap power off, confirm if needed, and your phone will shut down completely. For iPhones and many modern Android phones, the process has changed slightly to avoid accidental power-offs. If you just press and hold the side button, you might activate a voice assistant like Siri or Google Assistant. So, to get to the power-off menu on these newer phones, you need to press a combination of buttons. On most recent iPhones, you will press and hold the side button and one of the volume buttons, either volume up or volume down simultaneously. Hold them for a few seconds, and you'll see a slider that says slide to power off. Just swipe it and you're done. On many newer Androids like Google Pixels or Samsung Galaxy phones, it's a similar combo. You'll typically press and hold the power button and the volume down button at the same time. This will bring up that power menu where you can choose to power off or restart. Some Android phones also have a virtual power button in the quick settings panel. Just swipe down from the top of your screen and you might see a power icon you can tap. So, why would you want to turn your phone off completely instead of just letting it sleep? Well, a full reboot can solve a lot of common problems. If your phone is running slow, an app is frozen, or the Wi-Fi isn't connecting, turning it off and on again is the oldest trick in the tech book for a reason it often works. It clears the memory and gives your phone a fresh start. We recommend doing this at least once a week to keep things running smoothly. And there you have it. The complete guide to turning your phone on and off.
Smartphone is a bit confusing, maybe even a little intimidating. Well, you're not alone, and I'm here to help you change that. Today, we're going to explore some wonderful features already built into your phone that can make it so much easier and more enjoyable to use. Think of this as a journey from confusion to confidence, and it all starts with making your phone work for you. Let's begin with what you see. Sometimes, the text on the screen can be too small and hard to read. There's a simple fix for that. In your phone's settings, you'll find an option called Display or Accessibility. Inside it can easily increase the font size, making every word clearer and more comfortable for your eyes. You can even make the text bold for extra visibility. This one small change can make a world of difference when you're reading messages, news, or emails. Now, let's talk about hearing method. If you find it hard to hear your phone ring or get notifications, you're not the only one. Your phone has solutions for this too. You can adjust the volume for calls, media, and alerts separately. But there's more. You can also turn on vibration, so you can feel when someone is trying to reach you, even if your phone is on silent. For those who use hearing aids, many modern smartphones can connect directly to them, streaming calls and audio right into your ear. This feature, often found under accessibility, makes conversations crystal clear without any background noise. It's like having a personal phone line that speaks directly to you. Fino. Let's touch upon making things easier to handle. Sometimes, tapping on small icons can be tricky. Did you know you can make these icons and the entire screen appear larger? This is often called display zoom or magnification. It enlarges everything on your screen so you don't have to worry about tapping the wrong thing. Another great tool is the voice assistant. Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, you can simply speak to your phone and ask it to make calls, send messages, or even search for information online. You just have to say something like, "Hey Siri," or "Hey Google," followed by your request. It's like having a helpful assistant right in your pocket, ready to help with just the sound of your voice. Exploring these features can truly transform your experience. It's all about taking it one step at a time and finding what works best for you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these tips help you feel more comfortable and confident with your smartphone.